Hey folks, Dr. Eric Hughes here. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of feet. So specific to posture and performance, feet are arguably one of the most overlooked parts in our body. But when we stop and think about things such as balance, coordination, speed, strength, agility, or power, it really starts at our feet, doesn't it? Right? It's that first connection to our ground. It's what keeps us grounded. And if our feet are in a compromised position, just imagine what's going to happen all up the chain through the rest of our body, right? How that's going to impact performance, how that's going to put us in a certain position to where we might be compromised and subject to pain and injury. And so with Revolution in Motion, what we use to train feet is something called a slant board, just like so. We perform single leg balancing exercises with the slant board, and you're going to see pretty quickly how efficient and effective this is at improving our posture and performance. So I'm going to show you some tips on how to use this, and let's get going.
So I'm going to show you 3 out of the 4 different positions that you can perform with the slant board. One thing that you may notice off the bat is that I am barefoot, and this is hugely important when training our feet. The reason being is because we have so much sensory input with our feet, interacting with our environment. We want to kind of open up those floodgates so we can truly influence the integration with our brain and then how that influences our posture. So this first position is called toes downhill. You notice how I've got a good toe spread. So all my toes are engaged, all my arches are engaged in my feet. And what I'm doing here, at first I was doing simple knee bends just to influence the tracking of my knee over my toes. But now I'm adding this reach up overhead with the bell. And what this does is 2 things. One, we're still training our feet with the balance and coordination, adding a little bit of advancement there, but then now I'm really focusing on hollowing my abs, so connecting my abs to my feet, as well as my shoulder position. So this is really beneficial then integrating everything with the whole body. This next position is called arch uphill. So similar position with the foot to where I'm getting as much space in between my toes as I can. This time the arch is facing uphill. So it's just a different type of surface. And you might notice with these different positions that you might have more balance in one and not so much in the other. And then that also will change from foot to foot. So you see there I almost lost my balance. But with this variation too, I'm doing a side toss. So now I'm starting to integrate the rotation around my hip, around my knee, and around my ankle, and really integrating that with that foot position. The last position I'm going to perform for today is called arch downhill. So as you can see, my arch is facing downhill, and now I'm using my big toe kind of like a kickstand. So that really reinforces that medial arch from my big toe all the way to the inside of my heel. This is a position that's actually really beneficial in reversing bunions, right? Bunions are a bane of a lot of people's existences. We get to the point where we might even need surgery to correct that toe. And a lot of times it's just because we have really poor footwear. But anyway, in this position, what I'm doing now is challenging my balance by either closing my eyes or moving my head position. And again, this is really focusing on that connection between the brain and the body, really working your mind. You might notice some muscle fatigue in either your foot or calf or even in your hip, but this is fatiguing and stimulating your brain just as much, which is again really important when it comes to influencing posture and performance.
So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and started to understand a little bit more about how important the feet are in terms of posture, performance, and even pain management. As a reminder, I do provide Revolution in Motion online group classes. So if this is something that you're interested in, if you like the previous videos that I've provided, we can teach you how to do that at home. So if you go to my website, hughesmoves.com, there's the book online tab where you can sign up for a level 1 or fundamentals class where we'll go through the cueing together and teach you how to perform those movements safely at home. On my website, I also have a blog post which will give you more information about those classes and it'll give you details such as equipment needed, where to buy them, so on and so forth. In addition, I do provide free 15-minute consultations for people who want to work with me one-on-one. And if that's something you're interested in, you can also go to my website, go to the Book Online tab, and sign up there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.